welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing a short Q&A on how to find the right vendor, what you're doing wrong when it comes to finding a vendor, tips on jewelry rusting, and we're going to be talking about a free little announcement I'm gonna be doing in the end of the video, so stay tuned for that because you don't want to miss. Because if you do miss, you might miss out on something real good that can help you with your business, and you don't want to miss out, because I've been getting a lot of requests for this and I wanted to give back and do something nice, especially if you're starting your business, okay? And just little other questions I want to answer in this video so you can feel comfortable in getting started with it. So I've been getting a lot of questions from my audience, from my new subscribers. They've been asking, why is it so hard to find a jewelry vendor? Why is it so hard? Okay, and I've been getting a lot of people sliding my DMs like, hey, can you send me your vendor? Or how can I get advice and tips on finding the vendor that you have? Like, y'all, I cannot disclose my vendor, but I'm happy to share the information on how to find the right vendor. I've covered this in previous video, but I still get people asking me how to find the right vendor. And to find the right vendor requires you to do some research, some work you gotta put in. I mean, I cannot give you it on a silver platter. You have to go out and look for the vendor yourself, just how I did it. So to find the right vendor require you to know how to use the appropriate keywords when you're looking for a vendor. Y'all, it's so hard to find a vendor straight from Google, and if you've been doing that, I'm gonna let you know now to stop, okay? Because it's hard. I mean, a lot of these Chinese vendors, these vendors from overseas, they don't rank high in the Google searches. So sometimes when you input jewelry vendor, you're not gonna get a vendor right away. You probably will get someone who's doing a third-party website, or someone who has their own retail store, but they tagged it as jewelry vendor, but they're not really vendors. Honestly, it would take you thousands and thousands of search to find these vendors, and sometimes it's hard. It's like trying to get a string through the needle, okay? So it is hard. So to find these vendors requires you doing deep search, but a lot of times I like to direct people directly to Alibaba because it's easier to find these vendors, and because they're in one central marketplace online. So when you're in Alibaba, what you want to do is type in keywords that you are looking for. So a lot of my subscribers are looking to start their own jewelry business. Okay, so you have to figure out what material you're looking to sell in your store. So if you're looking for high quality material, for example, you want to type in stainless steel into your Google, into the search bar, like gold stainless steel. You want to type in high quality jewelry. You want to type in different keywords until you can find the right vendor that catches your eyes. Once you find a list of vendors, you want to scroll and see what vendor is ranked the highest. So a lot of times the highest ranking vendor will have a 5-star, or will have a diamond, or you want to read a little bit into their bio. A lot of times the vendors that have been working for a while, who have been open for a while, like who have opened for many years, a lot of times they're trustworthy, they're credible. I would say, but looking through those criteria of like, how their ranking is, how long their manufacturer has been open, is a great indicator of finding a good vendor. And the mistakes you're probably making is you're making it too broad. When you're searching on Alibaba, you need to be specific on what you want. So if you're looking for zodiac necklaces, you need to type in gold zodiac necklaces, gold trendy zodiac necklaces. You can type in stainless steel zodiac necklaces. You need to type all these keywords in. You just can't type in zodiac necklaces. I mean, well, Alibaba lately have been great about showing you the latest and trendiest necklaces, so it's kind of easy. But at the same time, there's thousands of Alibaba vendors on there, and sometimes what's difficult for most people is, because we're getting into the next question that I've got a lot of questions for, was You know, I've seen alloy, you know, material like alloy, but they're saying it's stainless steel. So why is that? So they're seeing mixing of jewelry materials, and they're like, that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for pure stainless steel or pure sterling silver if you're going the high quality route, you know. So why is alloy and copper being mixed in? And that's the part that gets tricky for most people. And that's the part you have to keep digging, because a lot of times these manufacturers will say it's stainless steel just to get just to grab your attention and get you to click on their store, but it really isn't stainless steel. It's like alloy, it's copper. So you want to make sure when you're looking for the material, you're asking them directly, hey, do you have pure stainless steel? Do you have pure sterling silver? What is your material? I do not want alloy. You want to be direct about what you want. And also, I would recommend you find a store that only works with one type of material. That's been a trick for me. So I look for a manufacturer that only does one type of material, and I stick with that. And a lot of people want to know, like, if I get them wholesale. So I directly talk with my vendor and I get them wholesale price. So that's how you're able to get necklaces in, you know, in a cheap price for you and sell them retail. So if you're looking to order, you want to know what's the minimum order amount you should get as a new owner. I would say get about 25 to 50 pieces. A lot of times manufacturers will ask for more, but honestly, you can finesse it. You can ask them, you can negotiate with them. That's where your business skills comes into play. So you want to ask them, hey, I know your minimum states on your page that you only do 200 or 150, but I'm a new owner. I would love to do it for can we do 50 pieces? Can we do 75? I would honestly say start lower. So if they're asking for 150 pieces, I would say, hey, can we do 25? And if they say no, then say, well, okay, can we do 50? So they'll probably most likely they'll probably agree to 50 pieces. But the reason why I shoot lower is because to see, you know, what they're willing to work with, especially if you're on a budget and you want to start off with just with a few pieces. You know, it doesn't hurt to ask if they do 25 pieces. Okay, and another question I've gotten, how to deal with jewelry rusting. So if you're dealing with jewelry rusting, it's probably because you're using a lower quality material. So you want to look into that. Maybe you blindly bought some jewelry and just because it was affordable, it was cheap, and you know, you thought they said it was high quality, but it wasn't. A lot of times you'll find yourself like you'll get it and in a week it rusts. And it's terrible because you don't want your customer neck to turn green. You don't want them to be sensitive, allergic to the material or to the necklace. So a lot of times I would say, like I said, you know, looking for a vendor who supplies high quality material, but also you'll know you have good quality material when you test out your jewelry. So once you get that jewelry sample, like I've talked about in the previous videos, you always want to get jewelry samples because you want to test the jewelry out, see how it looks like in a week, see how it looks like when you put water on it, how it looks like when you go in the pool, how it looks like when you sweat, you know. I mean, there is no way to prevent jewelry rusting forever, but having high quality material helps reducing how fast it rusts. So like stainless steel, it will take a long time for it to rust. It might take a year or a year and a half. It all depends on how well you take care of the jewelry. So a lot of times you have to notify your customer how to take care of their jewelry. So if you have an Instagram page, that's where you brand your jewelry brand, I would say, you know, doing Instagram posts and stories where you're teaching your audience how to take care of their jewelry. You know, a lot of times if you want to learn how to take care of your jewelry, you can do it by showing them how to use soap and water, baking soda, dish soap. I mean, just little stuff like that, teaching them how to clean jewelry, and that is great content for you to display to your audience, and also maybe writing that in the back of your thank you card saying how to take care of your jewelry, like instructions on how to take care of your jewelry. So that's a great way for your customer to feel comfortable in the jewelry they're wearing. But also, when you have higher quality jewelry, they can ensure that it won't rust right away, and they'll know how to wear it properly so it can last forever. Okay, y'all, so these were some few questions I've gotten. I hope this video helped you and kind of taught you like how to get started when it comes to finding some vendors and just overall knowledge when it comes to the jewelry space. But I did not want to leave you guys hanging. A lot of you guys I knew are beginners. You guys are looking to launch your store, especially with this pandemic. It's a time to really kickstart your business dreams. So, because I'm still, I was once a newbie. And so I kind of wanted to give back, especially during this time. People want to know more, and people feel like they don't have the direction. So I'm giving away some vendors for free, and all you have to do is sign up to my newsletter below, and I will send a e-guide or like a list of vendors that I have used in the past, or I know that's credible, that's knowledgeable, and you can use right away and feel comfortable. And a lot of these vendors are online. They have great customer service. You can contact them and just know more about what you want for your store. So I will be inserting it below in the description bar how you can get the free guide, not the free guide, but like a free list of vendors that you can use and get started right away. And you can feel comfortable knowing that you have a starting point, and then continue on watching my videos, subscribe, share, like, and because I will be dropping gems like over the next few videos. And let me know what you want to see, let me know what you want to know about, comment below. Don't be afraid to comment, because I do respond to every comment. So let me know what you want to learn, because I know entrepreneurship is scary, and I just don't want you guys to be afraid, because I don't know if you watched my previous videos where I launched recently and I sold out in a month, and I was so excited because I use strategies that I've been doing my research on. I use the appropriate vendors. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I sold out all my products in a month, and that kind of got me pumped just to kind of give back and show you guys kind of the right way, and find the right vendor as a starting point, so that can kickstart you to watching more of my videos, learning, and then you can feel comfortable when you launch your store, and you can have the right strategies, the right marketing in place to sell out, or get a few customers when you open up. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next video.